213 Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
Hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio en direct avec nous depuis la Suède. Ouais, un grand monsieur. En tout cas, je vais vous présenter un grand monsieur qui vient de faire avec son groupe, le 646 notamment, un album de qualité vraiment très très bonne. Christoffer, hi Christoffer, nice to meet you.
Hello, sir, and nice to meet you. I have to say thank you very much for having me on the show.
Yes, hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio. It's a great pleasure to hear you tonight on 213 Rock Show, web rock station Vinylestimes classic rock radio. We are located in Paris, France, and thank you for accepting my interview request.
It's an honor. Nothing else. It's just an true pleasure and an honor. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome to our nightmare.
Well, I have to tell you, welcome to my nightmare and welcome to your nightmare. People don't understand what we're talking about now, but I have to tell you, all you listeners, that the single that will be released the 25th of November, that one is called Welcome to Your Nightmare.
Ouais, vous l'avez compris, Kristoffer Göbel, le chanteur, est avec nous ce soir donc en direct sur le Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio 213 Rock. Ça commence très très bien. Je vous dis, l'album, il est génial. Il est vraiment très bon, surprenant dans certains passages. On va développer ça tout de suite. Et il y a vraiment des très gros titres et des titres qui restent dans la tête. Ça, c'est très important. Donc l'album, il s'appellera donc End of All. Il sortira le 11 décembre prochain. Kristoffer est là en direct ce soir pour le défendre. Ouais, ça va être au top quoi. Kristoffer, End of All will be your second album. It will be released on December 11th via the Italian label Scarlet Records. Wow. It will be follow up the 646 project released in 2018, which was originally a project with your longtime friend Christoffer Borg.
Yes, it was a very strange thing because the thing is, I used to be into out of the bands called Falconer and Destiny from Sweden. And I had a great time. Nothing wrong with that. That was a true pleasure. And then I took some time off because I started my own cover band, just doing local shows in Sweden. And that was fine for many years. But suddenly, when I turned 39, on my actual birthday when I turned 39, I just realized, oh shit, I need to do some more metal in my life. So I did it, the 646 project, as it sounds, a project. And while we mixed the album, I realized, holy shit, this needs to be a band. So me and Christoffer, it's very simple. We're both called Christoffer. It's very easy, right? We just realized we need to put a band together. So we did.
Effectivement, sa carrière elle démarre entre 2003 et 2005 lorsqu'il a rejoint Falconer effectivement, ensuite Destiny et donc il s'est passé beaucoup de choses. Après ces groupes-là, il a fait un projet tribute band, mais en fait ça le sentait pas. Lui, il voulait son truc à lui, il voulait son propre groupe, il voulait faire son truc. Et c'est là qu'en 2018, il a démarré le 646 Project au départ avec son ami de longue date Christoffer Borg. Et puis c'est là-dessus qu'ils ont commencé à réaliser qu'ils tenaient quelque chose peut-être. Ils ont proposé un premier album effectivement. Et puis and Christoffer, following this, a real band was born, united, and hungry of rock emerged during the process.
Yes, it was such a great pleasure, and the first lineup of the 646 was the cover band along with Christoffer Borg, which is a longtime friend of mine. We've been friends, I think, forever, and he's just this brilliant studio whiz. He's like a wizard of the studio. So when we did the mixing of the first album, we just thought, this is it. Now we're doing a band together, and we did. And so now the second album is coming out called End of All, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first album which is by the band 6'6". So everyone is singing, everyone is playing. I'm so proud of it.
Okay.
This will be something else.
Ouais, effectivement, et vous venez de l'entendre. Hein. 6'6", c'est au départ donc 2018 avec son ami de longue date Kristoffer Borg, et puis après ça, donc il y a eu, ils se sont dit, on va faire un groupe. Effectivement, ça sonne bien, on va faire un groupe. L'unité, elle est née, le côté la rage du rock, effectivement, et puis donc ça a émergé et finalement, oui, ils ont fait ce disque quoi. And for the new album, you all worked hard during last year.
Yes, we did. So the thing is, we started recording the album in Top Floor Studios in Gothenburg.
Okay.
In late November, early December.
Okay.
Somewhere around that. And we did the drums, we did the vocals, we did the bass in Top Floor Studios. And then we took the project to Christoffer's own studio called Fabian Production. And we did all the guitars, and we did the mixing of the album in Christoffer's studio.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it just took off, and we mixed it, and then we had it mastered by Dragan in Studio Sound Recording, which is a bloody brilliant studio, and he did an amazing work.
Effectivement. Ouais, vous l'avez entendu, hein, l'album a été enregistré donc entre novembre et décembre donc 2019, et puis notamment Christoffer effectivement dans son studio aussi, ils ont fait les mix, ils ont fait un boulot avec une personne qui s'appelle Dragan notamment. Un gros travail a été effectué, ils sont très très heureux effectivement, et ils ont quoi de très heureux, ce disque est vraiment bien quoi. Entrons dans les détails. Precisely, the album starts with the tracks Welcome to Your Nightmare. I feel the track like a warrior song with very powerful choruses.
You know, the funny thing is, with the actual track Welcome to Your Nightmare, that's the first song I wrote for this album, and it just, I mean, a long story short, the lyrics is about, you know, the Austrian guy Josef Fritzl and his terrifying basement.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, we realized that it's a little bit too scary and too close to home, right? Too realistic. So it just turned into a young child dreaming about something very scary, and that also reflects in the upcoming video, which is released on the 25th, and that video will be a killer video produced by Patrick Elias from Revolver Film Company.
Oh yeah, ok. Effectivement, ouais, le titre donc Welcome to Your Nightmare qui ouvre l'album. Ouais, au départ, je pense vraiment un titre qui reste dans la tête, qui a des puissants, qui est très puissant au niveau des chœurs, un titre un peu comme une chanson guerrière. Hein. En tout cas, ça reste dans la tête et ça c'est très impressionnant. Donc il y a toute une histoire notamment du côté de l'Australie, donc il vient de le dire. Et ouais, c'est cool. En tout cas, c'est un bon titre quoi. And the rhythm of my guitar gives an impression of military march.
Yes, and because the whole thing is kind of written in the shuffle rhythm, and I have to tell you, even though I written it myself, I'm very proud of it, and I really like the power and the heaviness of it.
Okay.
And well, I think it's a great song.
Ouais, effectivement, oui, comme il le dit, c'est un super titre. Oui, rien que la rythmique de début, on a l'impression d'avoir un petit peu une côté marche militaire. C'est côté heavy, hein, notamment, qui est très important là-dessus, quoi. And your great voice is called to all the conscience of all.
Ah, you're too kind. You know, I'm just trying to do my best on the vocals.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, my main instrument is singing because, you know, Kristoffer Borg, he is a true master of the guitar. I mean, he's just a bloody wizard on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do my best on the vocal side, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ok, effectivement, comme il le dit, hein, il essaye de donner le meilleur de lui-même, hein, notamment au niveau de sa voix. L'association Kristoffer Göbel et Christoffer Borg, ça déchire quoi, ça tue, ça paye en tout cas, et ouais, ça donne de très très bons titres quoi, notamment quoi. And I said, ouais, c'est ça. In which world do we enter with the album End of All?
Sorry, I had a dropout on my internet connection. What did you say, sir?
I said, in which world do we enter with the album End of All?
In which world? Well, the thing is that from the beginning, the whole album was supposed to be called Welcome to Your Nightmare. Mm-hmm. But because of the COVID situation, I just felt, my God, that the title of the album should be End of All, and that is why we actually introduced the Plague Doctor on the album cover by Stan Decker, which is a brilliant artist, because we just felt like the year 2020 is the year of the plague, so we just felt like we needed to be End of All. We needed to be End of All.
Ouais, effectivement, donc l'album au départ devait s'appeler Welcome to Your Nightmare, dû au fait du Covid, etc. Ils ont effectivement changé le nom, quoi. C'est pour un nom End of All beaucoup plus adapté, quoi. And the song End of All is very modern in its emotion. Your voice is very melodic. It's very different than the rest of the album.
Yes, the funny thing is, I used to be in the band Falconer, and the thing is that the new Falconer album, which was released a couple of months ago, Stefan Weinerhall, in Swedish, Stefan Weinerhall.
Yeah, I know.
He co-worked on both the Falconer album and on my End of All album. The thing is that we started to co-write some songs for Falconer that never ended up on the actual Falconer album. But we kind of found our friendship again, so we started to work together on the 6'6" album. So both the song End of All and the song Break the Wheel is co-written by Stefan Weinerhall from Falconer, and that's why they sound a little bit different.
Ok, donc ce titre End of All a été coécrit notamment avec Stefan Weinerhall. Vous en souvenez, Falconer, on les a eu en direct, hein, notamment concernant le dernier album en date du groupe, puisque le groupe s'est arrêté. Et en même temps, ouais, c'est pour ça que le titre est assez différent du reste de l'album, quoi. And this song has a scenic dimension. I already see the story, it's a very special song.
Yes, yeah. I'm very proud of it, and I think it's a little bit off the beaten track from a normal heavy metal song these days, because everything today is supposed to be like this and this and this and that, but we wrote it as like we need to have it a little bit. There are some melodic part, there are some solo parts, and there are some very strange harmonics in it, which we just felt this is kind of off the beaten track. That's why it's kind of new to the ear. So it kind of hooks you, and I'm very proud of the song.
D'accord, effectivement, vous l'avez entendu, hein, il est très fier de ce titre, notamment End of All. Le titre, il a vraiment un côté, une dimension scénique. Hein. Je vois déjà l'histoire, comme je l'ai dit, hein, avec des lights, etc. Donc ça risque de donner vraiment, quelque chose sur scène, quoi. And in God We Trust is very heavy, very coherent. Very coherent, and good melodies, very catchy, even touching moments.
I have to say that this song is credited to Christoffer Borg, because he wrote the music and I wrote the lyrics, and I think it's such, I will say a bad word now, but it's a fucking heavy song.
That's right.
And the thing is, when we did all the demos for the new album, this one really stood out as a very heavy Judas Priest influenced song, and everyone seemed to really, really like it. And also the lyrics is about the Inquisition, about the Inquisition. So it's powerful music written by Christoffer, and I'm very proud of the lyrics, because it's a heavy song, and I have to say, I love to play it on the guitar and to sing it. It's one of my absolute favorites.
Et ouais, effectivement. Hein, donc, In God We Trust, le titre, très, comme il le dit, hein, c'est très heavy notamment, influencé un peu par Judas Priest, effectivement. Titre écrit donc par le guitariste Kristoffer Borg, et lui, il a écrit les paroles notamment. Il est très fier de ce titre, en tout cas. Ouais, ça déchire et c'est très cohérent. Il y a une belle mélodie et avec des moments assez touchants dans le titre. Il y a beaucoup d'émotions, en tout cas. On November 2nd, the single Last Days of Our Lives was released with a video lyric. Yes. The proof is that metalheads leave a very nice message after listening through your social networks.
Yes. The funny thing is that song was the second song I wrote for the album. And I really love this one. And now I'm going to tell you a thing that you won't believe. The guitar riff in the chorus is influenced by a Lady Gaga song, which I just felt that this I just felt like this is a bloody cool melody, and then I kind of transformed it, and the original demo to the actual song sounds nothing like Lady Gaga. But the thing is that it started out as a Lady Gaga influenced song, and then it just took a totally different turn and just went into this bloody brilliant kind of Iron Maiden influenced song.
Et oui, effectivement, le second single, donc, non, pas le second, le premier single sorti le 2 novembre dernier, The Last Day of Our Lives. Oui, les Metalheads ont laissé pas mal de bons messages, en tout cas après écoute, notamment sur leurs réseaux sociaux. Lui, il trouve ça super cool. Il a été influencé carrément par Lady Gaga, effectivement. Just the thing, you know, the song of you mean of Lady Gaga is na 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 na. Do you know who was the producer of that song? It was Rick Rubin.
Yes, it's Red One. Yeah.
It was Rick Rubin, the producer of Slayer.
Was it Rick Rubin?
Yeah, it was Rick Rubin, yes, in behind.
Oh, I didn't know. How cool is that? Because I know that the song writer is a Moroccan-Swedish guy called Red One, but I didn't know who the producer was.
Yeah, Rick Rubin is behind of this. Yes. Yeah, that's why it's a pop but metal.
Yes, and that's the thing that's why so many metalheads love Lady Gaga, and I guess that's why Metallica worked with Lady Gaga, because her songs is fucking metal.
Yes, Moth into Flame. Yes, of course. Dun 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 dun. Yes, okay, hell yeah. So we're Rock Station, Vinyl Times, le Classic Rock Radio. Kristoffer Göbel, 646 en direct avec nous pour nous présenter l'album End of All qui sortira le 11 décembre prochain. Ouais. And 22,000 views. It's very promising for your single.
Yes, I'm very happy. The thing is that we changed our labels from a German label to an Italian label. It just happened. Things happen for reasons or no reasons, and this time we just changed labels. We have a perfect working relationship with Pride and Joy, and the new relationship with Scarlet Records is brilliant, but they work in different ways. So we knew from the start that YouTube was a very, very important thing for Scarlet Records. Mm-hmm. So both the lyric video for Last Days of Our Life, we put an effort to it, and Frode Hovd, I don't know if you know this, but I sang on a Norwegian metal band called Aldaria, mm-hmm. And he's the mastermind behind it, Frode, and he also made the lyric video. Okay. And the next single release, Nightmare, Welcome to a Nightmare, mm-hmm. Welcome to Your Nightmare, mm-hmm. It comes with a very, very, I have to say, very cool video. Okay. So we really focused on YouTube this time.
Okay, you answer my next questions. Thank you very much. Ouais, 22 000 vues notamment, c'est très très prometteur, effectivement, un gros travail, hein. Ils sont passés du label Pearl Enjoy notamment en Allemagne et ils sont passés directement sur le label Scarlet Records qui a une différente approche concernant le lancement des singles, puisque Scarlet se focalise vraiment sur YouTube notamment et d'essaye donc d'approcher un maximum de fans et de gagner de jour en jour, et ça c'est très important quoi. And the artwork of the album and of all is realized by Mr. Stan W. Decker. We know him, he's a French guy. He's working.
My God,
he's great.
He's a genius.
Yes.
Genius.
Yeah. The story of the artwork is it's a French guy. You know that? You know the story? I think you know it.
Yes. The thing is that I have to tell you, this is a long story, and I'll try to do it very short. We started out on our German label with another artist, and I thought it was brilliant. The German label did not. So we moved on to another artist who got COVID-19, and it was delayed. And then we turned into another artist who is the best mate of mine. He got COVID-19, lay in hospital for 108 days, so it was delayed. We kind of decided to go with another label. So we looked around and we tried a few artists more. And finally, we ended up also again through Alderia and through the Hovd, through Stan. And we just clicked. We understood each other, and I just loved the album cover. There was another figure on the album cover first, but in the end we ended up with the plague doctor because it just fitted the theme for 2020.
That's right. Absolutely, that's right. Alors effectivement, la pochette, oui, elle a été réalisée par Stan W. Decker, effectivement, qui est très connu maintenant du fait de son travail avec Primal Fear, Bluster Cult, et c'est des grands noms comme ça, et il en a encore, et je pense qu'il y en aura encore à l'avenir. Effectivement, son nom s'impose vraiment, et tout le monde est satisfait vraiment de son travail. Ça, c'est cool en tout cas. Et en même temps, la pochette, c'est aussi concernant les masques et tout. Donc cette année, vous savez, bon, avec l'histoire du Covid, effectivement, que les masques existent depuis notamment depuis le XVIIe siècle notamment. C'est un Français, Charles Delorme, qui l'a inventé, et à l'intérieur il y mettait du thé, du miel, etc. C'était une forme pour effectivement combattre un peu les virus à l'époque, avec des longs becs, enfin un long bec de 10 cm. Oui, c'était français, c'est Charles Delorme qui l'a inventé notamment pour la cour de Louis XIII, notamment auprès de Gaston de France, troisième fils d'Henri IV, et sa femme c'était Marie de Médicis. Tiens, allez, voilà pour le cours d'histoire quoi. Ouais. So Christoffer, just before the end, I wish that all my heart that we'll be able to see you on stage in France in next 2 years.
Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We would love to, and we are so ready. Both me and the whole band is just so ready to go out there and just to perform for you guys. But as you know, there are things out of our control that kind of stops us from doing it. But we want it so much, and I can't wait to go out to Europe and to France and to Italy and to Germany. I just want to go out there and perform for you guys, but only time can tell. Only time can tell.
Et voilà, la motivation, vous l'avez entendu, elle est à son comble en tout cas. Ils ont hâte de partir en tournée, de rencontrer à peu près tous leurs fans, de venir en France notamment quoi. Et ouais, c'est cool quoi. Donc en direct, Kristoffer Göbel, Six for Six and of All. L'album sortira chez Scarlet Records le 11 décembre prochain. Voici le line-up. Markus Gustafsson à la basse. Ensuite, Henrik Hedman à la batterie, Christoffer Borg à la guitare et Kristoffer Göbel, donc lui aussi il joue à la guitare et en même temps le chant. L'album Welcome to Your Nightmare avec en second End of All, en 3 In God We Trust, en 4 In the Eyes of the World, ensuite en 5 Blood Will Out, en 6 The Last Days of Our Lives, en 7 Final Vittoria, en 8 Abducted, en 9 I Am Your King, en 10 Edge of the World, Oblivion, en 11 et en 12 Break the Will. Kristoffer, do you have a message for the audience tonight, please?
I'm just telling them, please, everyone who's listening, when we release the album, just buy it, listen to it, stream it, look at the video on the YouTube, because every little thing that you guys do will help us as musicians and as a band in this very, very, very strange time of this world pandemic. So stream it, buy it, listen to it, whatever you think you can do, you will help us. So please listen to the album.
Thank you very much for this interview. Thank you very much for the interview, Christoffer. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
6 tout de suite, continuons en musique avec le single The Last Day of Our Lives sur 213 Rock, Hell Yeah sur Web Rock Station, Vinyl Classic Rock Radio, interview que vous retrouverez en podcast juste après l'émission. Hell Yeah sur Web Rock Station.
Come on the ships to
Yeah sur la Web Rock Station Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. C'est toujours un plaisir de vous proposer comme ça des bonnes nouveautés, des nouveaux groupes sur Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio 213 Rock. Jack Slammer ce soir en intro d'émission, interview, c'était juste génial. Les Suisses en tout cas super cool. Ouais. J'ai vraiment apprécié l'interview et j'espère que vous aussi en tout cas. Donc n'oubliez pas leur album, etc. Toutes les informations seront disponibles. Le podcast disponible demain matin sur le site vinylestimes.fr ainsi que sur tous nos réseaux sociaux. L'interview, donc je vous dis, c'était cool, c'était vraiment cool et j'espère que vous la partagerez avec vos amis. Faites découvrir les groupes qu'on vous propose chaque soir. Et là à l'instant 646 c'était génial, donc un mec cool. Kristoffer Göbel, c'était superbe, c'était génial, un mec cool. Pareil, son album, vous voyez, on a eu 3 titres ce soir et on en aura encore d'autres pour dans les émissions qui vont suivre. Hell yeah sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. Continuons avec Tungsten, Live and the Ocean sur le 113 Rock. Ça aussi c'est en prévision d'interview. 213 Rock.